Wonderful. Thank you, Brian. A local brand is using clothing and bandanas to inspire courage, bravery, and adventure. Jenny Earl sources all products from the South with a focus on sustainability. She is joining us live right now. Jenny Earl Hopkins is the founder of Jenny Earl. Good morning. Thank you for being here, Jenny.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You are so welcome. So I know you started the company about 5 years ago. Your mission is that we are braver and stronger than we think. Speak to that more. What is the inspiration behind really starting this entire endeavor on your own?
Yeah, on my own. I have a team now, which is very helpful 5 years in. I'm very grateful for them. So yeah, at the beginning, I had gone through a really tough time in my life and gone through a severe depression. We've all had brushes up against that, either a loved one or ourselves in these past couple of years, I think, as mental health has become kind of a national conversation. Mm-hmm. So we did not have those tools. 5 years ago, I didn't really know what was going on and what was happening, and I just kept falling deeper and deeper. But I did speak up and get help, and as I climbed out of that dark hole, I realized I was so much braver than I thought I was. So as I interact with people and they're all kind of dealing with these things too, I'm like, we need something to hold. We need something to wear to maybe remind us that we are so much braver. So I thought back in my life to what made me feel that way, and it was my grandfather's bandanas. So that was the inspiration, and I made this as the very first one. Aww. And it just says, "Be brave" right there. It's just, we can put it in our pocket, tie it on our purse, wear it on our necks, and just have that little reminder throughout the day.
And here you are, 5 years later today with this entire company of people wearing your bandanas and wearing this piece of clothing, but there's something special about them. There's a mantra, right, on each one. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so when I made that first one to say "Be brave," I was like, oh, that's the thing. Like, that's that tap-in that people could hold and touch. So we started, every new color we added and every new design, I draw them all by hand. I'm kind of a geek about the meaning of symbols and things, so I hide some little nuggets in there for us, but they all have like, roll the dice, like, trust yourself, like, bet on yourself, keep going. This was one that came out last fall in the pandemic, so keep going. Like, those things that we just need to be reminded of, to be our best self and to be authentically us, to remember that. We have one that says, trust yourself. This is one of my favorites. Trust yourself. Just that reminder, because I think we can all get a little lost with all the messages in the world.
And these are simple messages, right? 1, 2, 3 words that hold so much meaning and so much significance that can go a long way. Now, Jenny, we know that you source your products from the South. Why is sustainability so important to you in your company?
Yeah, that's something that I wanted to do from very early days. I was born and raised in West Virginia, and everything there, there's always that conversation of like, what you making in West Virginia? It's either, you're canning your own vegetables or, making your kids something. So it was very important to me to kind of carry on that handmade lineage. So I sourced a cotton that's milled here in the South. The cotton was grown in the South. So all of these are 100% from the dirt in the ground, made in the South. And then as we've worked up and grown bigger and bigger, now we have 18 styles. We are sold all over the country, actually in 5 different countries. So wow. We've had to bring on other partners, but that has been such a good exercise to learn and develop the economic stability by hiring other North Carolina companies. So we've just, kept growing our partnerships with those companies in North Carolina as we've grown.
Wow, and reaching, globally and even beyond. That's fantastic. Jenny, I
pinch myself every morning. I'm like, I cannot believe it.
Oh,
it's so fun.
That's so sweet. Jenny, I do want to mention, and I appreciate you sharing some of your mental health journey into becoming an entrepreneur. You donate a percentage of sales to mental health organizations, and so it's obviously near and dear to your heart. And this topic is so important to spread the good word of help being out there. Can you talk a little bit about that before we let you go?
Sure. Yes, absolutely. We give 5% of all of our sales, the net sales, so to mental health organizations. Those change every quarter because we want to make sure we're, reaching a wide variety of people who help us either be aware of what we need to, get over burnout. There's been so much conversation about that over this pandemic, and we've learned so much about self-care and how important it is and how important rest is and things like that. So we are doing this work, so we want to make sure we're, putting as much funding as we can towards the people who are really boots on the ground and helping people who are struggling.
Thank you so much, Jenny. We really appreciate you joining us. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I look forward to following along your journey as well. And everyone at home, you can see all of the bandanas and learn more about Jenny's business, everything for sale at jennyearl.com, or you can follow along on social media as well.